welcome to the GenX Glam Gab channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're new, whether you're coming back. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much for choosing to hang out with me here at my glam station, where I do a little bit of glam and a little bit of gab, and sometimes I do giveaways. This week I think is a record giveaway week. I currently have 3 giveaways going on. 3 giveaways because we're in Fun February. I'm here every single day in Fun February, uploading a video, asking a question of the day, and apparently just giving stuff away. So I'm going to link the 3 giveaways that are going on. The one that I announced yesterday sounds really fun. You know, I asked everybody, what's in your makeup go bag? You know, what's your top 5 items in that go bag? And I'm just having so much fun reading the comments. I'm going to use the comment picker to pick a comment, and I'm going to do my very best from my overstock down here at my glam station in my basement to recreate or create. I think it's create. I don't think it's recreate. Create my version of your glam go bag. All right, let's get into today's question of the day though. I want to know, and I think I asked this back in October Palooza when we did this. I just love this question of the day because I get to, there's new people that have come since October. So welcome all the new subbies. There's just an opportunity for everybody to get to know each other. And we're at that point where we're halfway through the month. More than halfway through the month, because this is a short month, and people are looking at other people's comments and commenting on those, and that's really the goal. Like, it's not just for me to read them and get to know. I hope everyone, if you have a chance, is looking at other people's comments. And I think this question of the day is a good question of the day to do that with, because I want to know, and again, I think I asked this in October, but I'm expanding it a little bit. I'm making the question a little bit more broad. What is your favorite flower, plant, or garden harvest? Can you answer that one? I know I've got some green thumbs out there. I don't have a green thumb. I don't have a green thumb. Please don't leave me in charge of your plant. Please don't do that. I will do my best. I will keep it alive. I will talk to it. You know, I think every living thing has a personality, has a vibe, has a spirit. But I don't know. I'm just not very good. I did with the green thumb. Not my forte. But if I had to pick, you know, something in that realm, I would pick, going back to personality, I would pick an orchid, because I feel like orchids have a lot of personality and they're just beautiful and they're very resilient. They can really persevere. And that's the kind of plant that I like. A tough, pretty plant. All right, let's get into today's video. In the title, I struggled with the title. I didn't know. I talk about Shiseido a lot. I don't know if a lot of people talk about Shiseido. I probably wouldn't talk about it as much if I wasn't exposed to it from Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada. You know, this independent boutique that's part of a larger shop called Shoppers Drug Mart. So, many of you know, I don't want to beat any dead anything here, going over stuff we've already talked about, but Shoppers Drug Mart has their cosmetics boutique where they do some beauty exclusive bundles, which, you know, we have a beauty exclusive bundle as part of one of our giveaways this week, and I've been trying to do them in February to show everybody like what's going on at Shoppers Drug Mart. So anyway, you can accumulate points, you can cash things in, you can cash your points in. They have various different events throughout the month to maybe earn more points. Sometimes it's 20 times points days. Sometimes it's like bonus redemption and they'll give you more money for, you know, your actual points. Usually it's dollar for dollar if you cash in. Anyway, I had an offer. I think it was 30,000 points if I spent over a certain amount at Shoppers Drug Mart. And Shoppers every once in a while puts together these deluxe sample bundles and really cool bags. Last spring they did one with this fantastic tote bag, and they did it again. And so I got on the website. I was like, okay, what do I need to hit? What can I find for the minimum spend? And it was hefty. It was $150. I found this product that I have been looking at for a while. It's the Shiseido Future Solution LX. This is Shiseido. I'm going to get it out. This is their top line. This is what it looks like in the packaging, sort of black and gold. This is a brightening softener. So this is a step that goes on after you wash your face. So I don't have anything going on my face other than I did line my lips with my Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine lip liner. This feels so soft. It feels luxe because, you know, this is Shiseido's top of the line. The Future Solution LX. This is top of their line. I knew that I was, you know, enjoying my skin. This is supposed to moisturize and brighten. I knew that my skin liked this line because I have been using a lot of samples that I got in the last beauty sort of mingle season that Shoppers Mart hosted. I guess that would have been in the winter. Actually, I think I got these samples in the fall. So there it is. This is the softening lotion from Shiseido. It's supposed to brighten and moisturize. You can use this AM or PM. Oh, I need to get a little bit. In using it really here in terms of the steps of skincare, I'm using it in place of a toner or an essence, or if you will, like some sort of face oil. That's like first step after washing your face. I'm going to move on and I'm going to use what little bit I have of their serum. Now, I can't afford this in the full size. I would have to be cashing in a lot of points to afford their serum. But so this was my strategy. I went over to a Shoppers. I've been looking for this thing like all week because I knew that the little bag deal that they are giving away with purchase, that was like a 2-day thing, but they announced it a week in advance. So I've been searching, like, what can I get? What have I had my eye on? You know, 150 is a pretty big spend. Although, come on, if you go to Sephora, you could get up to 150 pretty quick. I mean, when we're talking about, you know, committing to buying sort of a higher end non-drugstore collection, you know, you can get up there. But I was like, okay. And I wanted to do it during bonus redemption, but I couldn't figure out which Shoppers Mart carried this line because not all of them do. So on the very last day that you could get this little bag with samples, I went to the Shoppers Mart that's walkable, that I can walk to, you know, on my lunch hour, and they had it. And so I was like, oh, okay. I had all my research done. I went up to the counter. I'm like, okay, so this should be $155. And the lady's like, yes. She wasn't one of my favorites. Not one of my favorites, Shopper Mart Reds, but whatever. And so then they had a giveaway basket that I could enter if I showed that I was following them on Instagram. So I was like pulling teeth out of this rep. I'm like, okay, so I want to enter this. Here's my Instagram, you know, I'm following. And she's like, well, I guess I'll take down your name and number. I'm like, okay, I guess you will. And so, you know, I was like, this should ring up to 155 Canadian. And I said, and that should get me eligible for, you know, the Shoppers Mart beauty exclusive sort of giveaway bag that this is what it looks like. So retro, right? Kind of looks kind of 80s. And then inside are a bunch of deluxe samples. This was the free gift with purchase if you went over $150, and they only had it open for 2 days. So I got that. We can look at that. I don't know if we're going to look at that tomorrow because I got to get going. Before I go any further, though, I do want to say I'm going to we're going to pull back the curtain. No, we're going to pull back another curtain here in this show. And I'm going to talk about e.l.f. just really briefly because e.l.f. is still doing this free gift with purchase, this eye mask. I don't know if that's from their collab they did with Meghan Trainor. This is the cutest thing. It has e.l.f. on the back. I mean, I keep showing this thing because it's so nice. And the inside padding, like this is where your eyes go. This is really reinforced and soft, and the outside is really fluffy. I'm trying to touch this to the minimum because they are giving it away as a free gift with purchase. And what you have to buy to get it as a one-off, you either need to buy their Halo Glow powder filter, their Halo Glow powder filter. It's their new compressed powder, right? The Halo Glow liquid filter, which is, you know, the quintessential knockoff for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. And here it is right here. Or one of their new shimmer lip oils. So that's what I've been doing. That's the cheapest option. Here's the shimmer lip oil. It's in the shade Crystal Baller. I got the shade Princess Cut with the whole Meghan Trainor collab that came with the powder, the Halo Liquid Glow, and it came with the Princess Cut Shimmer. So I've gone back. I've bought 4 more of these lip oils over the past week. Let's look at Crystal Baller. And and I have that, so I got 4 free lip masks, and these things are still $8. And you know, the shimmer is actually not too overwhelming. It's because I wouldn't wear it if it was too, I don't know. For me, I like to blend in the crowd. I'm kind of neutral in that regard, and so if it was too shimmery, I wouldn't have kept going back in. But I really wanted to get these masks so I could give them away, not only to you guys, but to family and friends as well. I think it's a great deal. It's a great deal. So you can buy any one of these products individually. Where'd the lip oil go? You could buy them all together and get the bundle, the collab that was done with Meghan Trainor, or you could just buy them. These are 14, this is 8. So I think this is the cheapest way to go. If you want to try one of e.l.f.'s shimmer lip oils, buy it now so you get the free sleep mask. I'm all about the gift with purchase. If you're new to the channel, I'm all about gifts with purchase. So let's just keep continuing on with my Shiseido story. But I want to quickly use this is a sample still here from the Future Solution LX line, the top of the line for Shiseido. This is their under eye. This is their under eye and lip contour cream. So it's the most delicate cream that they have. Let's get a little bit under my eyes. And then I do want to share the rest of my story. So I knew that I would get that cute little retro denim pink. Oh, wow, this feels so nice, by the way. I can't even explain it. It's like beyond melts into your skin. It feels so nice. Anyway, Shiseido was also offering their independent gift with purchase if you spend over $75. And so I had to I told the person, she rung me up. She, gave me the card to put my name in the drawing, all this stuff. And I'm like, scan my card, my Optimum card, so I could get the points. And I said, I saw on the website that Shiseido's offering a gift with purchase for over $75. And she said, oh, yes, let me go in the back and get that. I had to have all my information. I felt like, thank goodness I went there armed with all of my information. This just shows it pays to do the research, because I got the sense, like, if I wouldn't have said something about knowing about the gift with purchase for over $75, then I might not have gotten it. So I don't know. It was just one of those things where, it was comical. But then, things warmed up in the conversation. So that tends to happen with me. Eventually things will warm up in my conversations with people. Even if they start off a little bit cold, I'll get them warm. So then we started talking about the next beauty mingle. And by the time I left, the person was like, I'm going to let you know when I'm selling tickets, raffle tickets for for our beauty mingle giveaways. So this is the Future LX solution. This is the face cream. Again, all this stuff in the full size is really, it's out of my price range in terms of my collection, because I need to get this stuff in bundles or in more deluxe size samples, because I've kind of already committed to, in terms of restock investment on the higher end stuff. Like e.l.f. is my go-to. The Holy Hydration e.l.f. line, everything in it. Their under eye cream, their melting makeup balm remover, their moisturizer, their toner, their makeup remover, all that stuff in the Holy Hydration line is what I go to in terms of like my drugs. And I'll have a little bit of L'Oreal too. Although L'Oreal, even though I guess it's considered drugstore, that some of their skincare is quite expensive. Wow, my face feels so awesome. It feels so soft. It feels super hydrated. And it's supposed to be brightening. This Future LX line is supposed to have a brightening effect to it. So what I have from Shiseido, where I use for the brightening effect, is their White Lucent. I have their under eye cream, and this is their all over face cream. But like I said, I can only invest in so many, non-drugstore brand, pricier products, and that tends to be skincares. Brand serums, brand moisturizers, brand under eye creams, all this stuff. Like high-end brand, really. All right, so what is the Shiseido free gift that I almost walked away and didn't get? Let's look at it, because this comes, first of all, it comes in this cute little bag, although I don't agree with the color. I'm glad I don't have any foundation or anything on my fingers, because I wouldn't want to handle this bag. On the side, it does look at Shiseido's embroidered in there, and then on the front it says Tilly. I don't know, that must be a collab. It's very hard. And I don't know, I guess you would put this through like belt loops? Not sure. Not sure, but let's go ahead and take a look inside. And then I have to finish my face offline. I feel a little bit washed out. This was mostly just a, you know, a skincare sort of review and an opportunity for me to remind everybody that there are some giveaways going on. This is an epic week of giveaways. I've never had 3 going at the same time, and honestly, there's 4 going because if you join the Discord server, you get in the running. So I had this thing with the Discord giveaway. The 50th member to join gets an epic Charlotte Tilbury / Elf care package giveaway worth over $300. But then I was thinking, you know what? It's not fair to all the people that join along the way. So I just think I should, and correct me, I think I can change the rules because we don't have the 50th member. It's not like the 50th member joined and I'm like, oh no, now I'm going to change it. I feel like this is the fairest thing to do with that giveaway on Discord because we have 38 people that are already there, 38 members. Once we get to 50, I'll do a drawing. And I guess that, I know I have international folks over there on the Discord server. So that's going to be very interesting because it could end up being a pricey mail out for me. I'll have to get very, very creative in my packaging, but I'll just draw a member from the Discord server and once we get to 50. So it's no longer the 50th member. It is when we get to 50 members, I'm going to do a drawing and somebody's going to win that thing. And that's just a Discord appreciation gift because you hung in there. You hung in there with me. And I really, truly want to keep growing the Discord server too. I love it over there. All right. So what did we get in here? This is the White Lucent Brightening Gel Cream. So it's a mini of this. And I do like this a lot because it doesn't pill. It moisturizes. I think it's a great face moisturizer. I got that in a bundle. I didn't buy that straight up. We have Ulta Immune Power Infusing Hand Cream. Ooh, so I have quite a bit from the Ulta Immune line. I have a full-size essence. I have a full-size serum halfway through it. I like this line. I have an under eye cream sample. I haven't gone all in on buying. Can't find it here, but I have. So the Ulta Immune line is quite good. So Power Infusing Hand Cream, I'll take it. These are just some clearance samples. I had to ask. So I asked for samples at checkout because I always ask for samples at checkout, and the person's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any samples." And so, you know, I don't like to feel like entitled, right? I don't like to feel that, but I did just drop like $155, right? And so I said, you know, and we are in a really fancy mall, okay? Well, there's a very fancy mall, gets a lot of traffic. So I said, well, I always get samples at Shoppers Mart when I buy something. And she's like, oh, well, let me look in the drawers. So she looks in the drawers and she comes up with these SOS. These are primers, I think, from Clarence. I'm like, well, you know, you have to ask or you don't get, right? Asking you shall receive. This is a Shiseido, like an essence lotion. Nice, perfect for travel. This is the Essence Deep Cleansing Foam, which I really like. And I've had this in bigger deluxe sizes, but you know who really loves that is my kiddo. And we have a lipstick. We have a lipstick, and it's called Red Shift. Red Shift. I would put it on with my red shirt, but I'm not doing. Holy cow, look at that. Wow, that's beautiful. It's just because, you know, I did my adventures in red lips. I'm still reflecting on that experience and not super inclined to jump right into another red lip so soon. But maybe in the future, I'm going to just zip this back up and we'll look through. We're going to look through this over the weekend and I'll show you what's in there. I love the bag. I mean, it's all like, you know, they've got the samples like zipped up in here. So that's what's going on in that bag. And I'm kind of excited to go through it, take a peek at it. It was free. It was free. And like I said, I had my plan. I had my strategy. I knew, another thing. Shiseido was independently running points with purchase. So for buying something in their line, I ended up getting 15,000 points just for buying that. So I walked away. Plus I got the regular points, which like wasn't much, 2,200 points for the actual purchase. So I walked away from that whole receipt exchange with 47,000 and change like redemption points. And so you could look at that as $47. You could look at it as like, okay, eventually when I cash that in dollar for dollar, which I never cash it in dollar for dollar, but assuming I were to cash it in dollar for dollar, I could get 47 bucks back. So really my purchase was like 100, and then I got the 2 gifts with purchase. But I usually cash my points in when it's bonus redemption, and you don't quite get like 2 for 1, but it's a pretty decent cash in. You cash in 200,000 points, you get $300. They were doing over Christmas, if you cashed in 400,000 points, you got $700 in money to spend in the store. All right, I need to get going. I need to do some color correcting. If you're watching this real time, TGIF, I hope that you have a fantastic Friday. I would say have a great weekend. See you on Monday. But it's Fun February, and I'm here every single day. So I'm just going to say, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Take care.